I haven't been uploading since 13 days about Call of Duty. And the reason is quite simple. There is nothing to discuss. There is literally nothing to discuss. I wish there was something to discuss so I can upload daily, but instead of multiplayer, I'm playing Warzone. I'm having some kind of a blast, but I, what is there to mention right now and to discuss as a YouTuber that wants to discuss Call of Duty? The only thing I'm seeing here is nothing. And Infinity Ward hasn't communicated anything meaningful since well before Christmas. I think season one reloaded hit hit our downloads, and that's it. And even what we've got up until now is not particularly good. It's boring, and it shows from the player numbers because they're dropping like flies. And now we have season two, the path to season two. And I don't know what kind of a path that is. It's a very small, boring path with absolutely nothing to mention. Because if you would take this seriously, then you would start teasing with trailers or teaser trailers or announcing things. And things is content, meaningful, unique content, because there is nothing. I don't care about bugs fixed. I'd rather have 20 maps right now and a shitload of bugs. But okay, let's just go over it. Maybe some of you have already seen it. We've got global changes, battle royale, DMC multiplayer, and looking ahead. Okay, well, hello, Call of Duty community. Well, hello, finally, you're sharing information. It was already January 25th, so it's a bit old, but this is still very valid and very live. But so we're first going into the global changes, crashes, and stability. We remain dedicated to improve overall stability and performance. You don't have to announce that. You're a developer. That's your core asset you need to do, so including reducing crashes across all platforms and titles. Okay, but it doesn't say anything. Fine, good for you. Audio global data suggested some PC players may be experiencing data or audio issues due to discrepancies in the number of channels they're outputting. Okay. UI. Well, that could be a fix that needs to be that needs to be fixed ASAP because the UI is freaking horrible. A number of UI updates are coming. Improved navigation and organization of the camo menu. Okay, more polished social tab, including improved channel swapping and player muting. Okay, new my bundle screen, equip battle pass, quick equip. Okay, fantastic. Blah blah blah. It's just. We've also recently introduced a fix that restored instant speed of recent players in menu and status refresh of friends. And they're wondering why people are dropping like flies in terms of player numbers. Experience improved after action report with audio. Play again feature in Battle Royale. Okay, so I have to. Okay. Bug fixes, challenges, but okay. So absolutely squiddly daddly do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Weapon balance is something we're always analyzing. No, you're not, because you absolutely did fuck all in the last video. Okay, so that's nothing. Battle Royale. The Gulag 1v1 will be returning. So this is actually fun. They're not going to bring anything new. Instead, they're going to revert back to what we had. So you see what's going on here? They're acting like they're bringing something, but they're not. They're reverting back to where we came from. Players will see the return of the original Warzone overtime mechanic, the domination style flag central point in place of the jailer. Again, they're going back. So we already had that, right? You paid $70 to go back to something. Okay. We also made some logistical changes to the Gulag experience, ground loot, blah, 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 blah. Crash economy, in addition to the crash changes to Gulag outlined above, we're balancing the Battle Royale economy with slight reduction to cash rewards for completing contracts. Okay. As announced last week, we're shifting away from loot window menus to floating loot that now will drop out of. Again, they're going back to how that worked. It's not a bag you're searching. It's just loot that's spread over the ground when you kill someone. Okay. So that's what we already had, loadouts Yeah, I can't even read. I read through this. It's so bullshit. Additional chain, 3-plate vest. So everybody starts with a 3-plate vest now. Okay, yeah. I think the core of whole battle royale, every battle royale has perks you need to find or things, items you need to find to actually being even better protected than other people. But okay, in tweak movement, buy stations spread across strongholds still there. DMC. I'm even gonna skip DMC. But this is yeah. There is nothing to do. All new missions are coming to season 2, including a refresh of your current faction mission progress and inventory. We will be detailing shortly. No, now do it now. This is finally you're hinting at content and you're not giving away anything. Jesus freaking Christ. Locations with the new. Okay, I'm not. Multiplayer. Multiplayer. Ooh, let's see. Audio. As noted in the previous updates, one type of our audio occlusion system remained off in the multiplayer periodically after lunch. Okay. Perk balancing. We have heard a lot of feedback around the timing. No, not about the timing. It's just a shit way of balancing perks. Go if you want to go back to what we already had, go back to the old way of perk system. This perk system is just downright shit. Weapon balancing, okay. Hardcore. They're gonna give hardcore. Oh my god. Is this new content? No, it's not. Why isn't it? Because we always had it in a Call of Duty, for crying out freaking loud. I came from a game that had it. Playlist. Our Valentine Day playlist will be returned. We have no maps, but you will have a playlist. We'll be detailing multiplayer modes that coming. Okay, that's going to be modes that we've already seen before. I want to bet. 1 week per month, Infinity Ward will be creating a Twitter poll for fans to vote on what week's rank play. Last week we confirmed the rank play, a deep multiplayer experience done in partnership with Triarch in the Call of Duty League, is coming. We already had that. Looking ahead, oh my god, there is nothing to announce. We have nothing to tease. We don't have a clip here on this website to tease you 2 new maps. No, we've got nothing. Looking at, there are some of the changes, blah, blah, blah. Expect more information, blah, blah, blah. And a brand new small map coming to Warzone 2.0 next week. We know, I must say, that is something we always wanted, right? As Battle Royale players. I'm not the biggest Battle Royale player, but I can really hear the community screaming for that. Including the return of Resurgence. The return. So the only thing in content they have announced is content we had. We had it, right? We had it. The Season 2 announcement blog will be released on February 8 with upcoming posts from studios, including the full Season 2 notes pass. We appreciate our dedicated and passionate Call of Duty community. Your passionate and Call of Duty community is running away. Why? Because we've got better things to do than sit here and stare at the screen where there's nothing to do with a game. This is why 13 days in and I haven't uploaded anything. This is the reason. We've been fucked over by Infinity Ward. Full stop. There's no other word for it. Absolutely not. It is. Infinity Ward should be ashamed. Activision should be ashamed. They released the game in a poor state. They changed things that should never change, like user interface. The calling card is bullshit. No maps. And the only maps they've released are just recycled bullshit. And the only thing they're doing is reverting back to what we already had. 1v1 in the Gulag. We already had that. There is nothing advanced about this Call of Duty at all. The only reason they're going back to the 1v1 is because players are running away. If you've got anything I should cover in the coming days until February 8th, please leave it in the comments, because I've got no idea what to cover about this game. I'm going back to Dead Space. That's what I was playing. Bye. Bye.